fuck you? Nigga, I was in a spaceship. Nigga, I was on racist. Nigga, I ain't shit. Niggas never take this. Niggas know that I want to. Money on the wall. I used to work at Walmart. Now I own the Walmart. Alright, look, right? Hey guys, when somebody holds up an American flag, do that American flag stand for peaceful protest? When somebody hold up an American flag, do that American flag stand for, yeah, we came here peacefully and we're just cooling?
Dad? Where's the orange juice? I don't.
Go get a cup. Over there. Pass the cup. What does an American flag stand for?
War crime.
Here, take your plate.
No, I'm waiting for the half of it.
Alright. I see nobody answering that question. This is called white supremacy. What does the American flag stand for? See, look, hey, look. I understand language on a level beyond your fucking possibility of thinking. Motherfucker talk about it's a degrees of two different countries and people coming together. Watch how these niggas gonna try to maneuver the question with their semiotics and linguistics. Look how motherfuckers gonna walk around the question with their nigga said, what it stands for is, two countries coming together, British and Spain, Look how niggas gonna maneuver around the question, you dirty dog. Dirty dog. Hey, come to the table, you got it? Yep. Yo. So, the American flag, when a white person puts an American flag on their car or on their house or anywhere in their yard, that is a symbol for a white person to say, I fucked y'all up and I'm proud of it. That's what it means. It means I fucked y'all up, and this my hood now, bitch. That's what it means.
Oh, no, Mr. Bingo is sweet.
Simple ideas. But
What is it?
I thought photography hard. They're just putting newspapers everywhere and just doing the photo shoot with it. Everything's LA Times.
Oh, that's hard. Hey, get your butt down, homie.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You don't get your butt down, homie.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't sit down.
Yes, I do. 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 Yes, I do.
Whoa.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Sit down, homie. Sit down, homie.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I can see you, homie. What is that?
This rocket.
It's a chocolate?
Yeah, chocolate. I love it. Look,
Oh.
look at Fabby's. There's a Faggy rated in the
Yo.
It's gonna get tired of these.
So look.
Huh? Guys, mommy said this is all bad. And the deal is this is going to the doctor.
Look.
It's confused.
At the end of the day, right?
Brown here. Yeah. Here's quick. Ready to store.
No, don't hate the country, bro.
Because
I hate the country.
it's used. And because it's used,
Bro,
could be juice.
don't hate the country, bro. Look, at the end of the day, we just gotta understand what's going on. And what's going on, nigga said we need positivity from you, bro. Man, shut your ass up. At the end of the day, we gotta understand what's going on. And the truth is, we are asking to march and protest with people who've been killing us for years. That's more of the story. Everything else for the birds. We've been asking for peaceful protesters and marches with people who've been killing us since they've been here. Peaceful protesting and marching ain't gonna fix nothing. Once again, not only is it not gonna fix nothing, right? War is not gonna fix nothing either. Cause I know y'all thinking, well, Daylyt must be saying, well, we need to go to war. War ain't gonna do nothing either. I'm gonna tell you, we can't go to war yet. And I'm gonna tell you why we can't go to war yet. There's a few steps that we as a black people need to do before we even think about going to war. One of the biggest things that they have done is they have convinced us into believing that they have more machines than us. So when we think about going to war, we think about weapons. We think that we don't have no weapons. We think, what's up?
Mommy said she was going to bed and he said,
Okay. So we believe that we don't have no airplanes and army tanks and all that shit. And we believe that they got nuclear weapons and we don't. What we fail to realize is the biggest trap that they ever did was make us believe that we are powerless. And by making us believe we are powerless, they do that with the insertion of superhero movies. So when we see superheroes and shit, we see the X-Men and we see Captain Marvel and all that shit, they got us thinking that, yeah, that's superhero shit. And all those people white. So subconsciously, they ran a mind game on us. It's never a physical, it's the mind game. Our powers are not machineries. It's some niggas out here that got Hadoukens and all type of shit. You just gotta tap back in. The problem is we lost our ways. We got all type of shit, telepathy, all type of shit. We lost our ways, bro. We gotta find our ways. We gotta remove the native tongue. There's a lot of things we gotta do. We gotta find our ways. Once we find our ways, we find the right things to eat. We find the right chemicals that we supposed to use. We find the right everything that's supposed to go inside our body to get us back to how we supposed to get to. Then we could think about taking over. Come on, simple. Hey. All right. Once we can get back to that, once we can get back to our ways, our spells, our power, all our shit we used to know back in the days, our spells, our powers, all that shit. Once we get back to that, then we could possibly fight. But we gotta get back. We gotta get back into tapping in with self. We gotta get back. We gotta get back. You know how when you go to battle, you have to choose your weapon of choice? Their weapon of choice is machine. Our weapon of choice is physical power.
Sorry, I told you.
Ability to foresee the future. Ability to see one's calculation. We do this all the time. We just use it for the wrong things. We do it in sports all the time.
Get out of here. Bye bye. Bye boo.
We gotta get back, bro. We gotta get back. As simple as that. We so fucked that a black nigga be like, what you mean get back to our real ways? What is that? We so fucked that we don't even know how to get back to our real ways. But I'm gonna tell you this. Witchcraft is not a bad thing. Voodoo is not a bad thing. Black magic is not a bad thing. These are all our powers that they deem negative amongst the world, which makes people run from them. Voodoo is not bad. Black magic is not bad. Becoming a witch, witchcraft is not bad. Magic spells, voodoo dolls, none of that shit is bad. They deemed it bad so that we don't go back to it and learn it. They deemed it bad.
What did they deem bad?
Black magic, witchcraft, voodoo, stuff like that.
I saw you guys.
They deemed it demonic. So now we don't go back to it. Just as well as they deemed things with triangles demonic. Right now, what happened? Right now, if a black person see, no, we talking about. Remember the same person that said watermelon? We're talking about the same person that seen the same person that used the term watermelon. If you show that person a triangle, that person gonna say, "Oh, that's some devil worshiping stuff." How do I know this? I have plenty of people in my family members that's like that.
Watermelon? What is that? Is that a mispronunciation of a watermelon?
Yes, it's how older black grannies say watermelon.
Watermelon?
Watermelon. Say it with me, guys. Watermelon. Good job. No, but they deem all our weapons negative, so we don't go back to them.
Banana. You take it. Waffle. Orange. Banana. Oh,
So, I'm just here to say, right? I'm just here to say this. If we can get back to our ways, now I know what y'all think. Like, what we gotta do to get back to our ways. So I'm gonna tell you a few steps. One step, you gotta unplug from the native language. The language itself is the ultimate barrier. Right? That's why it was an extreme. Let me go deep. Colonize, kill the adults, kill majority of the adults, keep the buck male, make the buck male breed with all the females. Once you get the kids, you can install anything you need inside the kids. So first and most foremost, we're gonna have to figure out our native tongue, and not only our native tongue. Once we figure out our native tongue, we're gonna have to raid the Vatican and get back our real books, because they have them all. We're gonna have to get back our real books and our real things that were supposed to be passed down to us throughout generations. All of our things are confiscated. So we're gonna have to get into our Robin Hood bag and Assassin's Creed bag, and we're gonna have to get back the things that we need. Once we can learn how to say the right things and use our tongue for the right things and learn the right things that we're supposed to say, then we can cast the right spells on the people, our own people, and wake them up from the spell that they are in, because we are all under a spell. That's why words are called spelling. But once we learn how to cast the right spells, then we can wake the people up from the spells that they are under. Once we wake the people up from the spells they're under, then we can teach them the things that we need to teach them. And then once they learn the things that they need to learn, then we can start. Remind you, the Vatican has all our seeds. They have all our roots. They have all our... Dear reptiles and Queen Elizabeth and all y'all niggas, leave me alone. I'm just talking. I'm just conspiracy theorying. It's all conspiracies of Queen Elizabeth, so don't come over here bothering nobody. It's conspiracies. Allegedly. Oh, that's the word to use. Allegedly.
Okay. Give it orange juice.
No! Orange juice is bad for you.
Don't spill it.
Okay.
So, once we can get people, especially black people, back to their native ways and their native ways of understanding, then we can get back to our power. And once we get back to our power, then we can use it to get back what we need. But once again, they're going to paint it for us right in these movies. X-Men and Marvel and DC, they're going to paint it for us right in the movies, telling us that people got powers, but they make sure that they only have one or two black people in the film, so you don't ever think that like it's possible. Bro, niggas got powers out here, bro. Niggas got powers out here, bro. We just lost. If you want to, yeah. We just lost. We got power. We just lost, bro. That's all.
It's broken. Water.
We're gonna have to find ourselves, but it's like there's plenty of steps that we're gonna have to go through. I think black people fail to realize it took niggas hundreds of thousands, well, not hundreds, it took niggas thousands of years to get us in this situation. We got a lot of work to do, bro. Individually, we got a lot of work to do. And I'm gonna tell you, the first step starts with love. The first step starts with love. Black people in general, we're gonna have to figure out how to love ourselves. Because right now, everything we do is for love. Everything. And the fact is, we maneuver in the spectrum that we maneuver in based off we all feel that we not loved. I know what y'all think. What are you talking about, Daylyt? Alright, look. So when a black person buys shoes, he want people to say, hey, them dope. That is a form of love. That little dopamine that you get when somebody actually care about you, that's love. That feels good to you. Hey, stop. Hey, stop writing on the walls, dog. Hey, if you write on the wall again, you ain't in trouble. We have been raped to love. Black people grow up feeling not loved. We don't got families, so our families broken up. Mom and dad in jail. Nigga, nobody care about you. We feel like the system don't care about us. We feel like teachers don't care about us. So we do everything we do in the aspect of love. We just want to be cared about. Nick, see these fake chains that I bought? This one was about $3.99, and I think this one was $7. Earrings fake, all this shit fake, but it look good. When I walk down the street, people look. Oh God, feel good. You look hard though. Oh God, look hard. But it feel good. Black people just want to feel good. That's it. We want to feel like somebody care. We grow up every day feeling like people don't care about us. And you know why we feel like people don't care about us? Because we've been raped for everything. We come from a form of royalty. We come from a form of being praised. We come from a form of looking at people looking at us like we was more than. Now we spend our entire life being looked at like we less than human. We just want to be loved. Everything we do is in the spite of being loved. Once we start to realize how to love theyself, or how to love thyself, as a first step, us loving ourselves for who we are, what we are. The clothing don't make it. We got it. Dog, we closed-minded because of clothes is the only thing on our mind. Hey, that's a bar. Y'all might want to screenshot that and post that. We closed-minded because clothes be the only thing on our mind. Man. We closed-minded because clothes be the only thing on our minds. Sheesh. Yo. We fucked, bro. But we gonna figure it out, man. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out one day. I think that our generation is the start of a shift. Me, you, and everybody in this live, we may not see the change that we looking for, but I think it's the shift. Look, we might not see. Martin Luther King didn't get to see the effect that his life had. Malcolm X didn't get to see the effect that his life had. Nipsey Hussle didn't even get to see the effect that his life had. Look, we might not get to see the effect that our generation gonna have on this world. All we gotta do is plant the seeds, bro. That's it. We ain't gotta live in the kingdom that we shall create. We just gotta plant the seeds. That's it. All we gotta do is plant the seeds. That's literally it. Just plant the seeds. And hopefully, after we're long gone, let's say 500 years from now, the world will be different. Just plant the seeds. That's it. Pac didn't get to see the creation that he had on the world. Like, I mean, sadly that they got taken out, but still, what I'm saying is like, let's say like a motherfucker, and this some cap shit. But let's just say a cap ass nigga like Leonardo da Vinci. Cause I know white people like to say that they white people created everything. That cap ass nigga was going to Egypt stealing all the shit off the pyramids. But that's a whole nother conversation. Cap ass Leonardo da Vinci. Oh God, cap. Nigga took a whole trip. Nigga then wrote all it in the book. Try to act like he created everything. Cap ass nigga. But anywho. You know, people from that time, they don't remember the thing, man. Beethoven, all them niggas cap. Oh, Elvis, the biggest capper in the cap hit. Elvis stole everything. You niggas worship him like a god. That nigga's a thief. I don't think he had one original record. Not one. Cap. His diaper about to come off. Elvis, I don't think Elvis wrote one single record ever. That was his. Cat. But what I'm saying is this, right? Nobody really gets to see. Jaden, stop. Nobody really gets to see the effect that they create on the world, bro. Nobody gets, especially when you have a large impact, you're not gonna see the effect. Humans only live for fucking 100 years. My nigga, the world is, your world is 2,000 years old. You know how many niggas died? 100 years. How many 100 years is in 2,000? Yo,
20 people died.
20? What type of math you doing?
20. Every 100 years. 1,000 is 10. 10 people. 2,000 is 20 people.
Oh, what? 100. In that aspect, 100 years. So let's just say, let's do this math. The math is, let's say if there's 8 billion people. No, it wasn't 8 billion people then, it's 7 billion now. So let's just say, alright, go to mommy, tell her to change the diaper, go. What? Alright. No, he's right, but I gotta give him the question. I didn't give the question right. Alright, let's say it's 5 billion people, right? 5 billion people on Earth. And the average lifespan is 100 years.